Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another video from Miami Beach. We are going to be walking southbound on Ocean Drive. We did part of David and I did a part of Ocean Drive last night. And we did a night walk because we wanted you to see how beautiful Ocean Drive is, at least part of it, how beautiful it is at night with all the lights and all the action. It is usually busier action-wise on the weekends, but I think you did get a pretty good glimpse as to the vibe of Ocean Drive. So we are walking southbound, as I mentioned, on Ocean Drive, and this is during the day. So you can compare the day video to the night video. Now I just started a little bit further north than I did yesterday. Yesterday we started from the south end and walked to the Versace mansion, which is not quite this far north. So this video is extending a little bit more north. But you can see what Ocean Drive is like during the day. And there's the beach walk. I will take you along that pathway system, at least in part, at another time. So this part of Ocean Drive is blocked off to traffic, aside from service vehicles, and including mostly like security and police. As you can see, people are walking on the street. We're now at 14th Street and Ocean Drive. I'm hoping that I have enough juice in my camera to take me as far south as I want to go. I do want to go to 1st Street, but I forgot to plug in last night, and this is my second video today, so I'm hoping and praying that I have enough juice to conclude this video today. So if it comes to an abrupt end, you'll know why. But I hope to today point out some of the beautiful Art Deco buildings, architecture. Now on the east side of the street is mostly park and walkway until about 5th Street. And the 5th Street, then you'll see some hotels and condos on this side. It is really nice out. It is overcast and a bit breezy, so I apologize if there is wind noise. But I'm in sandals, shorts and a t-shirt. So it's I think it's a lot easier for Canadian down here. I have seen some Floridians with heavier clothes on, because this might be considered a cooler day for them. So earlier today I was walking along Collins Avenue, so if you get an opportunity to watch that video, it just shows you the beauty of Collins Avenue. And I do plan on doing a video along Washington, hopefully at some point. Here's the Leslie. It's definitely an Art Deco building. So David is out windsurfing today, and I went down to the Lincoln Mall. It's an outdoor pedestrian mall, I guess, and there's restaurants and all kinds of shopping. And I do want to do a video there. It's also known as 17th Avenue, or 17th Street rather, sorry. And but I didn't think I would have enough camera space to include that video and this one. So that video is going to be probably at a later date, because I need to go up one side and down the other, because there's like, you know, little play area, and the middle of that outdoor pedestrian mall. You can't I can't scan the camera to the other side of that street because there's obstacles in the way, and it's more of a it's more of, I guess, decor or mall decor, for lack of a better description. So I do want to go up one side, like up the south side, and then maybe down the north side, so you can see the mall in its entirety. And there's outdoor dining, like tons of outdoor dining and shopping. So I knew I would not have enough space to do that video and this one today. So I opted to do Ocean Drive during the day. So here we are. And this is Loomis Park Drive, Loomis Park Ocean Drive, City of Miami Beach. And again, facing east, there is a beautiful walkway for cyclists and pedestrians. There's no motorized vehicles that are allowed along that walkway, and it goes on forever. That's where I do my runs. So I will do a walk through, at least part of it, to show you how beautiful it is. Now you can see it's quite a contrast on Ocean Drive from day to night. There's still, there's still a lot of people here. There are a lot of people here, but the closer we get to 5th Street, the busier it tends to get. So you can see there's a lot more people sitting in the outdoor restaurants and just milling about in the park and on the street. Beautiful Art Deco buildings here. Look at the angle of that window. I don't know if you can really see it, but you can see how it protrudes outward towards the street. So cool. I'm just going to pick up the pace a bit because I still have a ways to go. And I'm running out of juice, camera juice. It's dwindling.
Gotta be 2 meters long.
I just love these buildings. You could also observe the fencing. And the stairs and the platform are marble. And you can see the lighting fixtures on the outside of the building. Just so cool. So cool. There's some folks playing volleyball, beach volleyball. You see a lot of this. You can see all the nets, and they're usually pretty busy. And you can see some people. So there are some people that are out here that I swear are professionals. They are so good, and they look the part. They look like professional athletes. Okay, we're ascending upon 7th Street. But I do have to point out what I think is a monumental, important Art Deco building that I'm so sad to see that doesn't seem to display its original glory. It's this building right here, which now houses a CVS. A CVS is a like a drugstore. And if you can see those 3 white, they're actually lights, but they are permanently dimmed. And this is an Art Deco building, and those lights used to illuminate like a blue light, a beautiful blue light. And this is the building where one of the scenes that Al Pacino was the main actor. He was the lead actor in the movie called Scarface. And this is the building just up here where he went to go rescue his friend, and I think his friend's name was Angel, and they were drug dealers. I think it was a brutal, violent ending to one of this Angel's life. And Al Pacino comes running down the staircase, and he runs out onto the street and hops into his buddy's car, and they drive away. This is an iconic, every time I come here I have to visit this site. Now you can see there's no trespassing. And I think this used to be either apartments up here or maybe it was a hotel. I'm not sure. I never knew what was up here. They are like apartment style dwellings. But again, I don't know if they were permanent, for permanent residents or if they were for, visitors. Don't know. But anyhow, I would just want to point that out. And I'm sad to see that it no longer has the appeal that it once did. And it's a CVS. But at least, they've kept the building. They haven't taken it down, which they probably can. It might be considered what we would call a heritage site. But it's sad to see that the lights aren't illuminated. And even when we passed here the other day, those lights were dimmed. There was nothing illuminating from those light features, which is, this is an iconic building in my eyes. So, for those of you who like Al Pacino and like the movie Scarface, you might appreciate that little bit of viewing. So, on we go. Now, I may have mentioned this already, but Ocean Drive was never closed off like this, and there were never restaurants on the street. And I think this took place at the time of the beginning of the pandemic or around that time. And it looks like it is, clearly still operating at that capacity. And the side streets, you can see, are blocked off. Now, there are some side streets that are open, but it's only for access for the service vehicles. Now, this building is shut, it looks like.
But he doesn't want to go right now.
And this is another beautiful Art Deco building. Again, there's marble stairs, and the patio is marble. Now there's a sign on this side of the building. It's called Heathcote Apartments. But that was originally imprinted in the building, so I don't know if that is... They're still apartments or if they're actual, like a hotel, condo kind of thing. So this is new. This is a new building. And that wasn't there when we were, last time we were here was 3 years ago. And that building wasn't there, I'm sure, but here we are at 6th Street. I just love the colors too, like the yellow and the blue of that Art Deco building. That is nice. That is so nice. I'm gonna just show you this really gorgeous dog right here. I might need to put a little bit of meat on. He's kind of skinny, but wow, he's gorgeous. See a lot of dog walkers on the pathway near the ocean. So here we are at 5th, and gradually, once we get south, walk further south on Ocean Drive, past 5th, things get a bit quieter. There are like restaurants and residences, so it is a little bit quieter. But this is where, if you want to come and really get into the nightlife, this is certainly one part of Miami Beach that you would enjoy. That's a beautiful building too. Really nice. Now you can probably see in the distance there's some tall buildings. That's pretty far south, and that's sort of where that really tall one is, that red building with the blue glass. That's right on the channel or the canal, I'm not sure what it's called, but that's where all the ships, cargo ships and passenger ships, they go down that canal. More beautiful buildings. And this is really beautiful too, but it seems unoccupied. But I do want to point out the marble flooring. This is called the Savoy. It's beautiful. All marble. I'm sure that is original. I don't think people would be, or developers would be doing that today. But isn't it gorgeous? It's just so pretty. I don't know what the plan is. It's unoccupied. And even the light fixtures. Really nice. Now I'm assuming it's unoccupied. I mean, if there are residents in there, maybe they come in and come and go through another entrance.
Looks like they haven't paint.
I don't know if that's part of the Savoy or not, but it just seems odd to me that, you know, the windows would be all shut. Here's again part of the Savoy. Now look at these doors. Look at the doors. I love those doors. Love those doors. And the light fixture. Can't get enough. Now, the Art Deco period, I think, came to be in the 20s, around that time. It smells good here.